required any new EPA regulation to be approved by Congress. I don't know how Lamar voted for that, but I do know he voted for the new EPA administrator who just took office and just announced this Friday afternoon. What else do you know about that? What more could Senator Alexander have done to stop this?
Well, let's go back to the technology that the EPA administrator is talking about, burying carbon dioxide underground. The technology is not there yet, which is the whole point. The EPA doesn't care if the technology is there or not, because the EPA is going to administer the ability for these coal burning facilities to bury it. So if the technology is not there, guess what? The EPA is not going to let them do it. So even if a coal-fired plant could do it, the EPA is not going to let them do it because the technology is not available to do it. It's a ruse. But it's always been a ruse, because back 5 years ago when President Obama was running for president of the United States, he said that he was going to kill the coal industry. He's just living up to his promise, ladies and gentlemen, and Lamar Alexander is helping him when he said that he was going to vote no on the resolution disapproving of the job-killing Utility MACT Act. Okay, the Utility MACT Act basically took off some of the constraints provided by EPA so that we could still burn coal, clean coal, in the United States. Last month, 5 coal-burning plants in Indiana had to shut down. Now, what are we replacing that electrical energy ability or production with? There was no corresponding. I'll tell you what we're replacing it with. We're replacing it with cylinders, which is a $1 billion mistake. And the fact of the matter is solar and wind are at least 20 years away before they're sufficient without federal subsidies. And yet we are taxing the coal industry to death, and it's ruining good jobs. And quite honestly, now we find out that the whole argument with regard to global warming, which was the precedent or the reason for this, quite honestly, is fraught full of lies and misstatements and factually in error.